If you sign up to run a 5K race, you expect to run exactly 5,000 meters. If the organizers made you run 5,120 meters and said, sorry, that's just how computers count, you'd probably, well, just run the rest. I mean, you're already so close. But in the tech world, that exact argument is why your computer is currently lying to you. You just bought a brand new 1TB SSD. You plug it in, you open this PC, and it says 931 gigabytes. You look at the box, it says 1 terabyte. You look at the receipt, you paid for 1 terabyte. 69 gigs just gone. Panic mode. You open Google and type, why does my 1 terabyte drive not show 1 terabyte? And you end up in a Reddit thread where half the people say you got scammed, a quarter of them say it's the formatting, and one guy wrote a 4-paragraph explanation that uses the word binary 11 times and somehow makes you even more confused. Let me try to do better than that guy. There are two systems for measuring storage, and both of them think they're right. The first one is base 10, decimal, how humans count. You know this one. Kilo means 1,000, mega means 1,000,000, giga means 1,000,000,000, tera means 1,000,000,000,000. So when a drive manufacturer puts 1 terabyte on the box, they mean 1 trillion bytes. Exactly 1 trillion bytes. Clean, simple, marketing friendly. The second system is base 2, binary. This is how computers count. Computers don't do round numbers. They do powers of 2. So when your computer sees a kilobyte, it is thinking 1024 bytes, not 1000, 1024, because that's 2 to the power of 10. And 2 is the only number a computer trusts. A megabyte, 1024 kilobytes. A gigabyte, 1024 megabytes. A terabyte, 1024 gigabytes. At every level, the computer's version is a little bit bigger than the marketing version. And by the time you stack those differences up to a terabyte, you lose about 69 gigs. That's it. That's the whole mystery. If you didn't click away yet, let's go just a little deeper. The drive has exactly 1 trillion bytes. That's what you paid for. Your computer divides that by 1024 3 times in a row. So if we follow that, we're getting 931 gigabytes. The bytes are there, every single one. Nothing was stolen, nothing was lost. Your operating system just measures with a slightly different ruler. Drive manufacturers use base 10 because that's how the metric system works. Kilo means 1,000 in literally every other context. Kilogram, kilowatt, like that 5K race from earlier, is just how normal humans expect things to be measured. On the other side, computers have always used powers of 2. It's not a choice, it's how memory is physically organized. RAM, for example, comes in powers of 2. Addressing uses powers of 2. A kilobyte being 1024 bytes is baked into how this stuff was built from the start. The problem is that both sides use the same words. Kilobyte means 1,000 bytes if you sell storage. Kilobyte means 1024 bytes if you're the computer reading it. This actually got so confusing that in 1998 the International Electrotechnical Commission tried to fix it. They introduced new names: kibibyte, mebibyte, gibibyte, tebibyte, and nobody used them. I mean, some people do. Linux actually shows GIB sometimes. Since we're here, you should know that formatting does take a little space too. So when you format a drive, the file system needs to write some housekeeping data, a table of contents. NTFS has its master file table, ext4 has its inode tables, and they take space, maybe a few hundred megabytes on a terabyte drive, so not a whole 69 gigs. The base 10 versus base 2 difference is the big one. Here's an interesting thing. RAM doesn't have this problem. When you buy 16 gigs of RAM, your computer reports 16 gigs of RAM. That's because RAM manufacturers and operating systems both use the same base 2 measurement. RAM chips are physically structured in the powers of 2. Nobody in the chain is converting anything. Storage drives are the odd ones out. Old school hard drive platters don't follow neat powers of 2, so those manufacturers defaulted to base 10. Now you must be thinking, wait, SSD flash chips are made in powers of 2. And you're right, an SSD physically contains that extra binary space. But manufacturers artificially lock the user accessible space to base 10 size. They keep the rest of that physical flash memory hidden for internal maintenance, something called overprovisioning. They use that hidden space to seamlessly replace dead flash cells over time and keep the drive healthy. So, you're still only sold the base 10 amount. Same thing happens with phones and tablets, by the way. You buy a 256GB phone, you get less. Part of that is the base 10 thing. Part of that is the operating system itself taking up space. On a phone, it's both those problems at once. In the end, you can at least rest assured you didn't get scammed. And if you were to be upset, you should be upset at the current prices of a 1TB SSD. By the time I finish editing this video, this SSD is probably worth 10% more already. Every byte accounted for. Nobody lied. Just two systems that never agreed how to count, and now it's your problem. If this saved you a confused Google session, consider subscribing. I do this kind of thing a lot, explaining the weird little tech stuff that everyone runs into and nobody fully explains. I'll see you in the next one.